Good evening, and thank you for joining us at the Lee County Civic Center Complex Public Input Meeting. The purpose of this meeting is to present the results of the community and 4-H surveys, to provide an update on the status of the Civic Center Complex grounds, and to provide an opportunity to engage with our community regarding the long-term vision of this site. A majority of our community has had the opportunity to visit the Lee County Civic Center Complex at some point in their lives. Usually, people attend for a specific event purpose and may not realize the full scale of this site. The Civic Center Complex includes 14 building structures on approximately 100 acres as shown here. The Lee County Board of County Commissioners purchased the property formerly known as the Kickapoo Ranch on May 15, 1975 for $420,875. The main building, commonly known as the Civic Center, opened in November of 1978, welcoming various events. The Civic Center has hosted concerts and events for Aerosmith, Metallica, the Harlem Globetrotters, Jimmy Buffett, and many others. It also hosted many Lee County High School graduations for a number of years. In 1996, the Lee County Board of County Commissioners entered into agreement with the Southwest Florida Lee County Fair Association for the management and operation of the Civic Center Complex. The agreement with the Fair Association to manage and maintain the property expires on September 30, 2023. This property hosts events regularly, some of which includes the Southwest Florida Lee County Fair, RV shows, gun shows, the Shrine Circus, and Vintage Market Days. Additionally, community members frequently rent out spaces for hosting events such as birthday parties and weddings. This complex also has been an asset for Lee County Emergency Management and was most recently used as a hurricane recovery staging area for multiple agencies. Even though the Civic Center Complex is in a flood zone, deeming it unable to open as a public shelter during a severe weather event, it provides an integral service in times of emergency. Following Hurricane Ian, the complex served as a base camp, housing for utility contractors as they work to restore essential services in Lee County. The complex was also a DSNAP site, which provided emergency food assistance for the community. The location of the Civic Center Complex continues to be critical for emergency response and will continue to provide a location during times of need. Another partner of Lee County that utilizes the Civic Center Complex is the Lee County 4-H program. The Florida 4-H Youth Development Program is an informal practical educational program for the youth ages 5 through 18. This program is offered via partnership through the University of Florida Extension Services and Lee County Parks and Recreation. Lee County and the University of Florida have a long-standing history of sharing offices and program space that dates back to the 1970s. The first 4-H agent was hired by Lee County in 1972. Today, the UF-IFAS Extension Office continues to run out of the Parks Administration Building while facilitating many programs across the county. Many students from the Lee County 4-H program participate in the Southwest Florida Lee County Fair. Some of the student projects include exhibiting their livestock, showcasing their sewing creations, and practicing their public speaking skills. As of May 2023, 20 4-H clubs exist in Lee County, and an additional 215 youth will serve in Lee County school outreach programs. So how did we get where we are today? A structural assessment study of the Civic Center Complex was conducted by a team of specialized architects and engineers. This study evaluated all 14 buildings on the property. The executive summary provided an overview of the assessment and the recommendation for action needed. Multiple deficiencies were identified and were classified according to 3 priority levels with recommendations, time frames, correct and repairs. The deficiency according to the urgency of need. Examples of these items of life safety hazards and code compliance such as ADA, they needed to be addressed in order for the facilities to be operated safely. The next several slides will show you pictures of the current state of the complex building and the grounds. In these photos, you will see the regular wear and tear of the structures, life safety issues, as well as needs for repairs, major maintenance, or upgrades to the facility. While many of the deficiencies noted were assessed prior to Hurricane Ian, the storm compounded many issues. As you see in the photos of Whaley Hall, there is now additional need for storm remediation, roof repairs, general drywall repairs, and flooring replacement. Following the authorization provided by Lee County Board of County Commissioners on April 4, 2023, Lee County staff began to make life safety repairs on the Civic Center building, as well as Tinsley Hall, Davidson House, the Grand Pavilion, the horse, beef, and swine barns. Many of the structures on the property need major repairs, replacement, or upgrades, leaving the question for the community: what do you want to see long-term on this property? Gather input from the community on their long-term vision for the Lee County Civic Center complex. Over 4,200 responses were gathered regarding the public's input on the proposed amenity uses and additional concerns. Common themes from the survey results include a desire to keep an agricultural and rural emphasis on the site, including the annual fair, 4-H programs, equestrian amenities, requests for additional community park-like amenities such as walking trails, playground, a splash pad, athletic fields, etc. Multiple respondents included an interest in an amphitheater or concert venue, while others wanted to ensure the site continued hosting the vintage market, gun shows, and RV shows. In May of 2023, Lee County Parks and Recreation staff hosted a public meeting with the 4-H community to gather additional information from this group. 4-H students completed their own interest survey, and the results were shared and discussed. From both the survey and the public meeting, it was evident that the Civic Center complex could be used more frequently by 4-H for educational events, meetings, and workshops. The 4-H students also have a large interest in continuing to participate in the annual fair event. While talking with the youth participant of 4-H, a request was made for new or improved livestock barns, a larger show area, additional meeting space that will be available more frequently, and upgraded restrooms. The information gathered from the community surveys and the public meetings will be compiled and provided to the Lee County Board of County Commissioners to help guide discussions at the upcoming workshop on the long-term plans for this complex. We hope you will take this information and provide any additional input needed to make sure your voice and interests are heard.